Stafford here, Fourth Dimension Technologies. This is going to be a really short video on what's going on in the tech market. There's obviously a downturn and people are panicking, and you can turn it up. You can turn that around by getting MCT certification. That's what we're going to talk about very quickly. So we know there's a bunch of layoffs. You got Google, Meta, pretty much everybody, Amazon, Twitter, going through these layoffs, and technologists are panicking because they're not multidimensional. We'll talk about being multidimensional and what that really represents for you. How do you become a Microsoft certified trainer? How you create freedom for yourself, what the requirements are, and how you can connect to us to get more information or to acquire your MCT certification. So as we said, it's been a turn down in the tech market and technologists are panicking. We want you to be able to take that and use that as an opportunity for yourselves. So we see Google, we see Meta, we see Amazon, Twitter, so forth and so on. Big box companies laying employees off, particularly lower level technologists. And so you have to position yourself. And this is primarily being driven by investors that's looking for profit over growth. 3, 4, 5 years ago, they were purely in a growth stage. Now they're looking to take profits. Companies are now downsizing to accommodate investors. So what we don't want you to do is panic in today's market. So what can you do to become multi-dimensional? That means that you need to have multiple certifications, more than one certification. If you have higher level certifications, you're obviously going to be better positioned for what's going on in the marketplace, particularly if you're in the fields of data analytics, cloud-based computing, cybersecurity space, in the Microsoft 365 product line. You're going to do fine in the market, but you want to be able to have an associate level certification at a minimum, and then you want to be able to obviously upskill that to an expert level certification. And then you want to broaden your horizons by looking at markets more holistically and how you create additional value for yourself. If you want to stay with a company, or if you get laid off, what you can do to not be hurt really bad in the downturn in the market. So MCT certification is something that a number of Microsoft technologists are not really aware of. They don't understand the process. It is a great certification, perhaps Microsoft's most prestigious certification, having been established in 1993, initially to develop those that were doing the Windows 3.1 certification and SQL, Microsoft's SQL certification. The MCT certification has now grown to encompass all of the Microsoft products. If you hold an associate level certification or an expert level certification, you want to take a really hard look at creating more bandwidth for yourself by becoming a Microsoft certified trainer. What does becoming a Microsoft certified trainer do for you? It creates freedom in terms of your employment opportunities. It is internationally recognized. It is considered the gold standard of technical training. It is sought after worldwide. There are organizations that's always looking for Microsoft certified trainers to train their employees, or schools that are looking to train prospective students going into the market. They're always looking for MCTs. So it creates a lot of freedom for you, a lot of flexibility. You can choose the courses you want to deliver in. Those courses you don't have expertise in, you can stay away from. You can build your own client base. There's a host of benefits to MCT certification, such as discounts on exams, books, being a part of the Microsoft Beta exam program, enrolling in the Microsoft Azure Pass program, just a host of opportunities. MCT certification is the only certification that I am aware of that Microsoft offers that has its own MCT job portal, where those looking for trainers will post opportunities within the job portal before you see them on job boards like Indeed, so forth and so on. So it creates a lot of freedom for you if you've acquired the certification that's necessary to qualify for a Microsoft Instructional Skills class, MCT certification will definitely work for you in today's market because it'll give you some flexibility in terms of what's going on in the market and create additional value for yourself. Even if you decided to go to work in-house for a prospective employer, or if you wanted to continue as a freelancer. The requirements for becoming a Microsoft certified trainer is pretty straightforward. They are stringent requirements, but they're very straightforward. There's a lot of information in the market that's not entirely correct, so I want to correct it for you now. You don't need previous training experience. You don't have to have a tremendous amount of field experience, even though it's obviously in your best interest to have some experience in the field so that you can transfer that knowledge to the student population. You can't use an employer attestation letter anymore that proofs up your training experience. You have to take a Microsoft Instructional Skills course. There's a limited number of providers. We happen to be one of those providers. You can visit our website to get more information, but here are the basic requirements to become a Microsoft certified trainer. You must possess one, you get a complete list by visiting either Microsoft's website, or you can visit our website and get a complete list of those certifications that qualify for MCT status. You only need one certification. You do not need everything that's on the list. You just need one certification that is a qualifying certification to take the Microsoft Instructional Skills course. Then you have to take the course, whether that's through Fourth Dimension Technologies or one of the other 8 providers. There's a total of 9 providers that you can reach out to get your MCT. We happen to be the only ones that we're aware of, and I could be wrong, but that serve the global community, and we offer a self-paced course which is different than anybody else's. When you take the self-paced course, you have to pass our final exam in order to get your certificate of completion issued. That final exam is 50 questions. It's multiple choice. You need 65% to pass it. Right now, you have 2 hours in which to take it, and currently, right now, we are not charging for that exam. If you do not pass it the first time, you can retake the exam at no additional charge. So again, the requirements, pretty straightforward. Possess a qualifying certification from Microsoft. 2, take a Microsoft Instructional Skills course from an approved provider. The list can be found on Microsoft's website. Do not take the course from someone that is not on that list. That is an approved provider list. Make sure that you select a provider from that list. If you'd like to reach out to us, you can do so. We've been serving the MCT community since 1999, so we've been at it for quite some time. We do serve the global community. We may be the only ones that do that. We have 3 different options to choose from. An in-person class that's in very select cities, those cities being Baltimore, Maryland, Atlanta, Georgia, and Los Angeles, California. Consult the calendar on our website to see if there's a course being offered in your area. You can also do a virtual course both in the United States and Europe, Asia and Africa as well. Again, consult the calendar on our website. Lastly, you can take our self-paced course, which is the most popular course, and I used to believe that was because of the pricing, but I think that it's a little bit bigger than that, because in the self-paced course, there are supplemental videos that will help you in the field. So when you're in a live environment, and you can have access to those throughout your training career outside of the content is excellent content. It's all the same content. Doesn't matter whether you take it in person or virtual or self-paced. It's just the delivery method. So you can contact us by either going to our website, which is spelled out right here on the slide, https://F as in Frank, D as in David, T as in Thomas, E as in Edward, C as in Charlie.co. Once again, that is F as in Frank, D as in David, T as in Thomas, E as in Edward, C as in Charlie.co, or you can simply send us an email with any questions that you may have by going to info@fdtec.co. Again, that's info@fdtec.co, and you can always reach us by phone. If no one is available, just leave a voicemail. We'll get back to you. And also include your email address if you decide to leave a voicemail so that we can make sure that we reconnect with you. You can reach us by dialing 1-770-1853. Again, that's 1-770-1853. I hope this very short presentation has been informative. You can use your existing Microsoft certification to upskill yourself into the MCT world and become a Microsoft certified trainer, and use that as a hedge against what's going on in the market in terms of the downturn. This is not our first rodeo or our first movie. We've seen this before, obviously over the last 20 to 25 years.